So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whatever part of the world you're in. Sa ang panigma ng mundo, mula Batanes hanggang Hulo, Esguerra! Yo, welcome to our pilot episode of Hashtag Coach Bites, where we have fun and chill career chikahan sessions with some of our coaches here at KadaKareer. I'm Enzo, Kada's resident songwriter and bulilit from the coach engagement team, and I'll be your host for this series. So for this episode, for our very first episode, we are joined by Koach Yohanne, who is currently the head of partnerships at Prosple. So good day, Coach Yohanne. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks, Enzo. It's really nice to be your first guest dito sa series na to. So yeah, I'm excited.
So let's get right into it with the first question. What were your interests back then, way before you entered your first job?
Yeah. So really interesting question kasi interest ko and the reason paano ko nakapasok sa job na to and to where I am right now is very different. But interest talaga is design. So bata pala ko, I recall elementary ako. I'm sure familiar pa naman kayo sa Pokemon. Pero elementary ako, mahilig na ako sa design. Medyo mahilig na ako sa digital art nun. I draw them and I color them sa Corel Draw pa yung software na ginagamit ko. I think maybe because my parents were both artists, visual artists, meron talagang knack for design. My course is actually creative writing. So, nasa arts pa din, pero hindi design. Kasi parang yung option nun, mag-fine art ka. Hindi naman ako magaling mag-paint talaga. So, I took creative writing. But then, third year, meron akong project na maggawa doon ng digital scrapbook. So, enjoy naman ako sa digital designing and stuff like that. I think that was the trigger when I felt na pang-design talaga ako. Ito yung gusto kong ginagawa kahit na mag-take ako ng hours doing design. I'm good with it. Parang yun na yung pinursu ko. Actually, after I graduated, I didn't pursue yung creative writing na. My first job was a graphic designer na talaga. And then for Prosple, I've been with Prosple for 4 years now. And ang first job ko talaga dito ay assistant graphic designer.
Okay.
And then from there, dun lang ako na-promote to where I am right now, which is head of global partnerships. So medyo nag-iba na siya from design, pero dun ako pumasok sa design part. And then nag-evolve na lang siya.
So narinig niyo yun ng mga audiences. Coach just started sa pagdodrawing and now look where she is right now. So I guess your journey didn't come without any problems or challenges. So we're curious about some of the challenges you faced before fulfilling your career goals.
Yeah. I think surprisingly, isa sa mga maiisip na challenge ngayon is paano kung gusto kong mag-pursue ng ibang bagay pero yung degree ko is hindi yun. Surprisingly, hindi ko siya naging challenge. I think I'm lucky because nasa college pa lang ako, nagde-design ako. So, nakaka-build ako ng portfolio ko that I was able to use para makapasok sa job na graphic design after graduation. Kahit na hindi ako business degree, marketing degree, or design degree. So, isa sa mga challenges na laging parang shadow ko ay yung imposter syndrome. Dahil nga wala akong degree, parang lagi kong kinu-question na kaya ko ba to? Paano pagka mapopromote ba ako kasi wala akong degree? Like, I can do what is needed for my role right now because skills-based siya. But whenever I get promoted and I am given new opportunities, new responsibilities, nandun lagi yung imposter syndrome na, wait, kaya ko ba to? Nag-self-doubt ako. So, until now, it's part of the challenges that I continuously am trying to overcome.
So what do you find most fulfilling about your job?
Whenever I talk to students, because our role, our company is very mission-based. So, talagang I can repeat yung mission namin na we really want to help every student get the best start to their career. So, isa sa mga fulfilling things is, of course, pagka nakakausap, because in my role, I also do interviews with interns, with fresh grads, yung mga pag-graduate na, ganyan. And it's really fulfilling kapag nakikita mo kung naiintindihan mo yung regret nila na andito na ako sa stage na to, tapos ito yung mga regrets ko. And then magbibigay ka ng opportunity to like mentor or help solve that. Sobrang fulfilling pag nakikita mo yung facial expression nila ng light bulb moment na, ay, oo nga, thank you. Parang hindi ko naisip yan. Ay, meron palang ganito or pwede palang ganitong way. Isa yun talaga sa mga very fulfilling parts of my role. Of course, that's yung very mission-based. But kung sa personal naman, isa talaga sa mga fulfilling din for me is yung self-growth naman. Kasi ang dami kong natutunan in my role. In a startup industry, in my role, we wear a lot of hats. So, ang dami ko ring natututunan na outside of my scope, outside of my daily knowledge na very exciting, and yung feeling na nag-grow ka pa din, yan yung isa sa mga nakaka-fulfill din sa akin in my role.
I like your first point, Coach, na it's really fulfilling when you help other people. The feeling that you get that you were able to impart something valuable to someone's life. And it's also parang addicting na feeling, right? Na if you help people, you would want to keep helping because the feeling you get afterwards, nothing compares.
Yeah, that's true. And even yung pag sa conversations na akala mo very generic knowledge na, alam mo, very common knowledge na, pero pag sinabi mo siya, parang ang laki ng impact dun sa kausap mo na sobrang laking tulong pala nun. So, yung isa yun talaga sa mga nakaka-fulfill makita.
What is your advice for someone who is trying to enter this career?
Yeah, this specific career, it's very, or at least the role that I'm in, the stage that I'm in, it's very strategic. Communication is very important because in my role, I look into strategy. I look into different countries. We strategy in different markets. May iba't ibang cultural nuances. And of course, team management. So, very important yung communication. You might say na yung skill set ng communication, very common na yan. Pero, totoo talaga na yun yung isa sa mga unang advice ko. When we say communication, it's not just being articulate in English, kung anong language yung ginagamit nyo in the workspace. Communication is how you can open yung communication na makakatulong sa team or sa isa't isa to understand kung ano yung challenges, ano yung barriers, set yung projection ng mga project, and be able to address kung ano yung mga pwede mo pang maitulong sa role mo, going above and beyond. So parang yung advice ko is really start by improving on your communication and always finding opportunities to go above and beyond your role. Don't just think of the task. Look at the bigger picture. Communicate, ask questions kung ano ba yung purpose nitong task na pinapagawa mo sa akin, because maybe I can find ways or suggest different approaches na magiging impactful towards the bigger goal. I hope that's helpful.
Yeah, super helpful. I like the point na it really shows genuine interest from someone if they are able to communicate or ask questions, ask for follow-ups. Kasi just like you said, they're just not accepting the material as it is, or to really take ownership. Communication is really important, not just being eloquent, but really trying to find a solution with your team members.
Yes.
So since we're on the topic of communication, we're moving on to fast talk. So dapat coach expert ka dito because communication is your skill.
Okay, sige. Tingnan natin.
Favorite app used for work?
Google Calendar.
Go-to work snack?
Fit bar, mga nutritional bar na madaling kainin.
Favorite activity with coworkers?
We do have this quarterly face-to-face catch-up where we meet talaga and have dinner, have fun together.
What's your motto in life?
Motto in life, really always find impact in what you do.
Favorite thing about your job?
Learning and growing. I feel like I am surrounded with really intelligent people, so it's a privilege to learn from them.
Least favorite thing about your job?
Least favorite is having to draw that line on when do you stop working. Kasi darating ka sa point na if you really enjoy what you're doing, you can get addicted to just doing a lot of those things that you enjoy. So really drawing the line.
Biggest pet peeve at work?
Yung mga magme-message ng, "Hi, Johan. Tapos walang kasunod. Yung what?
Baka coach is just a genuine hi. They just wanna check on you.
Yeah, pero most of the time hindi.
And last question. So if you were the CEO of the company, I would start or stop doing blank.
I would start exploring how we can work with student influencers. That's something that the industry, at least social media Gen Z, is going towards.
All right, so that's it for our fast talk questions. As we end, what is your call to action to someone who's probably watching this and still has difficulties navigating through their career journey?
Yeah, call to action ko is to start plotting out your goals. Start doing a self-awareness session with yourself. I do this workshops with college students, not just college students, but even professionals as well, where you can already plot out where do you see yourself 50 years from now. Parang ganon. If you are retired, what are you doing? What kind of life do you have? And work backwards from there. Kasi that will help you have an anchor kung ano ba yung retirement na gusto mo, so that you have a guide for every decision that you make. And having that self-awareness will push you to start thinking about what's next. Always pushing you to start thinking about what's next. And then yung decision making mo sa mga bagay, daily things that you need to make decisions on, you'll always lean towards dun sa bagay na anchor mo. Like, where do you see yourself 50 years from now, 10 years from now? And dahil meron ka ng ganung self-awareness, you won't end up doing things na pagdating mo dun sa success na yon ay hindi pala yun yung gusto mo, right? Because hindi mo na-assess. Start thinking about your future. Where do you see yourself 10, 15, 20 years from now? And start writing down your plan. I hope, makatulong yan, and I hope gagawin niyo talaga.
Thank you so much, Coach Yohanne, for sharing your story and insights with us. And now to our audiences out there, yes, I see you watching this while nakahiga lang or probably got distracted while scrolling through Facebook when you should be doing your homework. Yes, even you, we have an amazing opportunity for you all. So did you know that you have the chance to have a one-on-one session with coaches like Coach Yohanne through KadaKareer's Coach Connector platform? With over 100 coaches available, you can choose and pick coaches who will help you navigate around the challenges of the world of work. And did we mention na all of these are for free? I'll say it again, it's libre mga kakada. So no need to make gastos, cash on delivery, choo-choo eklabush. All it takes is a few clicks away. So to learn more, please stay until the end of this video. But in the meantime, thank you so much again, Coach Yohanne, for joining us today. And we'll see you all again next week with another episode of Coach Bites.
Annyeong!
Annyeong!
Thank you so much, Enzo, and thank you everyone who watched this. See you sa one-on-one session natin.
Mas natututo ka ba kapag one-on-one ang usapan? Huwag kang mag-alala, because KadaKareer lets cadets choose a coach that they'd want to consult with through the platform's offered coaching sessions. Get to interact with different coaches from a vast array of fields and expertise, whose aim is to guide you in your journey of excelling in your career. But that's not all. Here in KadaKareer, hindi ka nag-iisa because of the inclusive community that welcomes you to the platform. Get to meet and interact with other people that share the same experiences as you, as the community strives to empower one another in achieving their goals in life. O diba? Talagang sulit dito sa KadaKareer dahil libre ang admission. What else are you waiting for? Sali ka na sa KadaKareer and take one step closer to reaching for the stars. KadaKareer. Basta career, KadaKareer.